Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Eva and I am a millennial who works in corporate America but is also obsessed with makeup on the side. In today's video, we are going to be doing a get ready with me using an entire face of new makeup. There may be like one or two items in here that aren't new, but like 95% of them are new. If you're not already subscribed, follow me on Instagram, do all the things. Let's go ahead and get into it. My skin is already prepped. I already have my SPF on. I just have to show you guys, this is my second tube of the In Beauty Mineral Sun Glow. I'm absolutely obsessed with this SPF. So I mentioned it a lot on my Instagram. So I wanted to just showcase here just how obsessed I am. And I wear the shade Fair Medium. I am going to go ahead and prep my lips right now. Just, get them moisturized. I've really made it in life, you guys. Burt's Bees, the kings and queens of lip balms, sent me a bunch of lip balms, which, thank you. This is just the shade Wild Cherry. So I will have this kind of marinating on my lips. And then for primer, I received a brand new primer from a new brand called Early. They did send me this, but as always, all of these reviews will be completely unfiltered and honest, regardless of if someone sends me something. So this is the brand Early. It is dermatologist founded. Everything is fragrance free and essential oil free. I'll try not to make this too chatty, but it really bothers me when products say like synthetic fragrance free, but then you see they add all these essential oils. As someone with sensitive skin, my skin cannot handle any products with essential oils. Freaks out. Terrible for me. So this brand has no natural fragrance, no synthetic fragrance, no essential oils. And this is their Daily Dew Eliminating Serum. And this has niacinamide and Floritin. And the instructions say apply 1 or more drops twice daily to face and neck. Also, shout out to how cute their packaging is. Their packaging is like color blocked. It reminds me a lot of the Hermes packaging. So for this product, it is a dropper. I did use this yesterday, but I used it over my makeup because I forgot to use it before I applied it. Let me go ahead and just show you the texture. So it is very milky. Very milky. So like this is going to be way more liquidy than like the Say like glow drops. Why am I like short circuiting right now? I was up super late doing my taxes because TurboTax had some weird error where I had to delete one thing, but in order to delete that one thing, I had to start my taxes over. So I did my taxes, redid them for like 6 hours last night until midnight, so I'm very out of it. Anyways, this is very liquidy. It's definitely more of a serum texture. Okay, we applied it. Let me, do a little mirror check. Ooh, I like it. It's very nice and glowy. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit. And again, I apologize for the glare behind me. I've been so busy, I haven't had time to like redo my setup. Okay, so here we are. Nice and glowy. I also like that it is, I don't want to say like oily, but it's definitely moisturizing. If you are someone who has oily skin, I don't think this will perform well for you. Again, I don't know because I have dry skin. But yeah, my skin feels nice and hydrated. And that was around, like, I think I did 1 drop. For complexion, we are going to be using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Gel Tint. I have been so excited to use this. I did use it for the past 2 days, so I already have a little bit of an opinion, but Rudy Berry, one of my favorite influencers ever, did a great little reel raving about this when it first came out, and I was like, okay, and Rudy we trust. So I was very excited. I picked up the shade 2, and I don't have the box in front of me. I'm not going to go through all the claims, but I mean, the name is descriptive. Grip Gel Tint. So a grippy tint. Something I really like about this product is I know it's not the most sanitary way to apply it, but I don't know. I find that the way this product is in this little squeezy tube, and my light just went out. I was saying that the way the product is in this little squeezy tube, it makes it easy to apply just directly to the face, which, yeah, I know, like dermatologists will do videos and be like, that's not sanitary. Whatever. Okay, so that's how much we applied. Now we're gonna blend out, and then we'll see if we need to apply any more on top. I'm gonna go in with this Zoeva 104 buffer brush. I love Zoeva brushes. Let's do a mirror check. That applied with no streaks. So here is the coverage. I did like kind of light coverage. I am very much doing a like everyday makeup look today because I have work and I can't do anything, you know, too crazy. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I did do like a wear test the other day and I was so impressed. Like, I'm like wondering, I'm like, is this gonna be a new like replacement or rather on the same level as Danessa Myricks based on the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum based on how well it wore the other day? It was like 10 out of 10 for me. So really been loving this product, and for me this is a really nice shade match. Before we move in to the rest of the face, I do want to prime the eyes. This is not new, but I like found this the other day. I'd misplaced it for a while. It is the MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base. Truly, there is no eyeshadow primer that works better than this for me. I used it the other day and was just reminded, like, wow, this is a really, really good primer. So we will let that kind of marinate on the eyes while we do the rest of the face. For concealer, this is not a new concealer. I'm sure I have some new concealers, but I used this last week for the first time and was blown away and was like, I need to include it. I think this is my favorite concealer of all time, you guys. I truly think this is my favorite concealer of all time. This is the Live Tinted Serum Concealer in the shade 20. I picked this up during Ulta's like 21 Days of Beauty in the spring, and I am so glad I did. Okay, so first off, love the applicator. I love like an applicator for concealer that's a little, let's see, will it focus? There we go, a little brush. And this, for me, just wore absolutely beautifully. Was there a little creasing? Yeah, because I'm human. I have under eyes. But it did not like cake up in any weird areas. It was very, very beautiful. Let me blend this out. Got a little on the eyelid, but that's okay. Zooming you in so you can see the concealer. Beautiful. For powder, I've been testing pink powders because I did a poll on my community page here on YouTube asking, are you guys interested in like a pink powder roundup overview? And so I've been testing a bunch of them, and I picked this one up from Tarte. This is the Tarte Creaseless Setting Powder in pink. I picked this up because Teresa is Dead here on YouTube. Love her channel, she's hilarious. Really likes this powder, and I used it for the first time the other day, and I also really liked it. First off, shout out to the fact that they included the little baby puff. I feel like now a lot of brands are selling the puffs separately. Come on guys, this probably costs not even 3 pennies to manufacture. I love the component that it is in. So I love that it has like the mesh, because powder just gets so messy. Tap off a little bit. And I picked this up. I got it at half off. Good Morning America will randomly do these crazy like 2-day makeup deals. When I see good ones, I do tend to post them on my community page, but they were having a crazy 50% off select Tarte products. So I was able to get this half off, but based on my experience, I would pay full price for this, or at least, you know, 20% off during a Sephora or Ulta sale. Okay, I think I went a little heavy with the powder because I was chatty. So looking like a little crypt keepery on the under eye. I think it's a combination of not getting a lot of sleep and over applying, but that is not the fault of the product because when I applied it the other day, I did not have that because I was paying more attention. I know it's like a pink powder, but whatever. I'm just lazy. I don't want to use another powder to powder my T-zone. I never thought I had an oily T-zone, but then I got a facial and the person was like, I think you have an oily T-zone. So I'm trying to powder there a little more. For bronzer, we're going to be going in with this bronzing stick from the brand 1999. This is, I believe, a UK brand, and I've used a few of their products. They make these really cool, like, little color sticks that can be multi-use, kind of similar to Makeup Forever. And they launched a cream contour stick. I believe it was maybe Wayne Goss here on YouTube that was raving about this. So I picked up the shade T. I believe there's just one shade. We'll see how the color works on me. Looks a little dark swatched, but we will see. It is supposed to be a contour, but in my opinion, with that undertone on me, that's more of a bronzer. So let's apply it as a bronzer. I'm not gonna just go straight in with like a line. I'm gonna kind of just dab because it is on the darker side for me. A little up here, a little on the jawline. To blend out, I've truly been using this brush every day. This is from the Versed collection, their makeup collection. Oh, okay. That blended out really nicely. I'm gonna do the jawline. Get into that hairline up here. I gotta do my hair though. I just kind of pinned it back. I think that looks nice. I'm gonna apply just a little more to build up the color a little bit on the cheeks. And I lied. I'm just gonna do the streak because we are pressed on time here. Oh, I really like that. I think that's very natural and blended out. Like, it does not look too dark. Again, that initial swatch was a little scary, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan. First impression of that one is I like the undertone. For blush, we're gonna go in with a new product from the brand Sashu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but they make those lip stains where it's like you put that, like, it's like almost, it dries like a latex thing and you peel it off. And they came out with long wear liquid blushes. I picked up the shade 03, I'm Guilty. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. Okay, so it's going to be in one of those like squeezy tubes. And based on the instructions, you just apply it like a normal blush. It's not something where you're gonna have to peel off like the lip products. I was a little scared about that at first. And the claims are, has setting agents to absorb excess oil, waterproofing agents, blah, 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 long lasting, long lasting. Okay. Insert the SpongeBob 3 hours later meme here. Oh, shoot. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen, you guys. I knew it. I twisted too close to the sun and a bunch of product came out. Okay, well, here is the shade. That's beautiful. I'm not gonna squeeze anymore, but I already have it dispensed here, so I'm just gonna do that. I hate wasting makeup like that, but you can see, you know, let's just blend out. Ooh, it's thicker than I would have expected. Not in a bad way. It's just, Ooh, thicker and really pigmented. I'm a little scared now for how this is going to blend out. Because I potentially over applied. Okay, we're going to go in with, ooh, okay, this is blending really nicely. Ooh, okay. Very, very pretty. I am a fan of this from a first impression standpoint. Very pretty. I'm gonna, because I like to, you know, live on the wild side and live close to danger, I'm just going back in a little bit just to get a little bit more on the apples of the cheek, cleaning off my brush and then blending. I just can't help myself when it comes to blush. It's really, I'm just addicted to blush, and before we go into eyes, I do want to do highlighters. I picked up 2 of the new NYX Butter highlighter shades. I did do a video swatching every single Butter blush shade on my channel. I will link that in the corner if you're interested. So when they launched the highlighters, I was really intrigued. Let's see if I can actually get them open. By the grace of God and a kitchen knife, I was able to get these open. There we go. Okay, so this is You Butter Work, and this is Bright and Butter. I have the finger swatch ready to go for Bright and Butter. And these are very smooth, just like those blushes. Now going in with that pink shade. Ooh, pretty. Oh, very, very pretty. Well, that is very pink. I think that will end up kind of being more of a blush topper for me today, because again, I'm going to work. I'm going to do the more wearable color. So I'm going to go in with the Butter Bright using this Senna highlight brush. There's no kick up. Let me zoom you in. Ooh, that is beautiful. I'm going to also take a look. Okay, these are beautiful. I am going to just blend a little bit, just so there's kind of not that line. Wow. Okay, I'm very, very impressed. I mean, you can really see that highlighter. Ooh, love, love, love. Okay. First impression, these are a thumbs up from me. I am probably going to want to try even more shades. For brows, we are going to use, this is a new product from L'Oreal, and this is their Faux Brow Up to 2-Day Brow Tint Pen. And I did use this a couple weeks ago and I liked it. I picked up 2 different shades. This is the shade. I'm not finding the shade on here. But this is a very cool product because it has these little brushes, but you get 2 of them. So the whole idea is that, here, we'll do it on the palm. You can like draw in little brow hairs. And the wand is a true brush. It's not stiff, so it reminds me a lot of the like that Glossy brow pen that I really like. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush up my brows. Zoom you in nice and close while I do the brows. I'm gonna be looking over here because that's where my mirror is. For this product, you do want to shake it up so that the pigment flows through the little brush. I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. I'll do this eye first so that you can really see on camera. Now, as you apply the product, you will notice that the little tips will start to turn a little white. That means you need more pigment. So you want to go back and shake. Okay, I don't want to spend like too much time getting my brows super precise because that's not really how I roll for an everyday makeup look, but you can definitely see here the difference. Look at that. Also, this shade is a great match for me right now. Overall, I really like this brow product. I do feel the need afterwards to like brush them up again, but it does a nice job of dispensing pigment in the brows in a very subtle way. You're not going to go overboard. The formula is very similar to that Glossier, it's like the Serum brow flick, where it's not overly pigmented. So if you want something that's going to be super pigmented, this is not for you. But if you want a natural brow look that you can do very quickly, great product. I do want to go ahead and add a little more like grit to my eyebrows, or more product so they actually stay up. So I am going to apply the Versed Tinted Brow Gel. If you did not watch my Versed review, I did rave about this. It looks like I got some weird hairs in it. Really, really love this product. I will be repurchasing this. One thing I did want to note, kind of as an amendment, is the more you use the product and the more it starts to dry out, you do have to be more careful about like little balls of pigment building up. I know sometimes that happens for me with brow products, and for this one it didn't for like the first 2 weeks of me testing it, but now that I've used more of it and it's starting to get a little bit drier, you do need to be a little bit careful. Okay, so here are the brows. They're not perfect, but brows are cousins, not sisters, as they say. For eyes, we are going to do a very quick eye look using the Natasha Denona Bloom palette. I know some people were like, it's too peachy, it's too pink. Then don't buy it. It's not for you. I think personally it's beautiful. I love these types of shades. I am going to keep you zoomed in nice and close for this. For my crease, I'm going in with this like Sonia Kashuk brush that I got on clearance the other day at Target in a nice little set. If it's still available, I will link this brush set below because I've been enjoying it. I'm going to go in with the shade, let's do Petal here, and I'm going to just apply this in my crease so we have something to blend into. And again, we're going to do like a really, really simple everyday for me makeup look. Okay, now for the crease, I do want to go in with this shade Robin right here. And if you do want like full swatches of this, go to my Instagram. I have a reel on there where I did arm swatches in natural sunlight, so you can really see how the shimmers look. Okay, then I'm just gonna work in that Robin shade lightly into the crease. I'll go back and blend further after. And the thing about Natasha Denona mattes is they are so beautiful and creamy and blendable. My favorite matte formula of all time is still Makeup by Mario, but I do really love the Natasha Denona matte formula. I'm going to go in with this bigger fluffy brush from Sonia Kashuk and just continue to work that. Okay, so we have those on. I don't want to do like anything else too crazy, but I do want to go in with a shimmer shade. I think I want to go in with this pretty like duochrome shade called Equinox. It has a really, really pretty shift, and for these types of shades, I like to take them on my finger and just gently disperse them. Oh my gosh, this shade is so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, for me, that's going to be the eye look. I am gonna take my fluffy brush, that first brush I used again, and just, I am gonna apply actually a little more Robin just to blend kind of the shimmer shades in with that Equinox shade. Oh, I really, really love this palette. I am gonna do just a touch, a smidge of eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using from the brand Soshi. I found out about this brand through Amanda Z here on YouTube, and I purchased some of these when Credo was doing their friends and family sale. And the thing I really like about these eyeliners is they are so fine. Like, you can really do just the littlest flick. I don't even want to attempt a flick today. I'm just gonna go on my lash line and apply the tiniest amount. Lashes, I have the new Armani mascara. This is the, I am forgetting the exact name. I think it's like the vertical lift, but I will have it on the screen. And they did send me this, but of course this is my own opinion. I also have a reel that should be live by now on my Instagram where I do more of like a before and after and talk about it, but I really like this mascara. Again, the reel will explain it a little bit more. But I like how buildable it is, and it's one where you don't have to be super careful. I am never precious when I'm applying my mascara, and sometimes I'm not paying attention, or I'm, you know, talking to a camera and accidentally over apply. It's not going to be one that gives you super spidery lashes. Okay, I'm going to stop there with the mascara. You can see the difference. I am going to go just a smidge on my under eye. What a difference that makes. Lips. I have so many amazing new lip products. Let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in me doing like a what's new in the lip category video. I am on a no buy, so I don't have all of the new releases, but I do have some really great ones, especially from the drugstore. I do want to talk about and wear today. These are from LYS, LYS Beauty. I have been a fan of LYS since the day they launched. One of my first Instagram like reels about beauty was when I purchased all of the LYS products. I think it was back in maybe 2020 or 2021. And they reached out to me and sent me the new lip products, which was so exciting. I legitimately own every one of their blush shades. I love their bronzer. Anyways, obsessed with the brand, and I have been loving these glossy balms. I have the shade Visionary, CEO, and Genius. Now, they are similar to like the Tarte Maracuja, and if I'm pronouncing that wrong, sorry. They're the creamy, balmy balm glosses, essentially. But these do have a nice plumping effect without stinging. So this was the shade that was Genius. This is the shade CEO. This is one I've been wearing a lot. It's like a beautiful spring color. And then this is the shade Visionary. This is probably my favorite shade that I have. It's just a really pretty wearable, like pinky kind of nude. My one complaint about these products, the one thing I don't like is I don't like how large the applicator is. I like that they did the triangle because that's kind of their thing. All of their products come in that triangle format, but I wish it was a little narrower so I wouldn't have to be as precious when applying it. I am today going to apply CEO because we're kind of doing like a warm pinky look. I have some fun jewelry on. I don't know, I'm just feeling girly. So, oh my God. Oh, and they smell so good. They definitely smell like one of the lip smackers I used to love when I was little. I don't remember the name of it though. But yeah, again, one complaint is with the applicator, and as someone who has like normal size lips, makes it a little bit difficult, but it's not bothersome to the point where it impacts how much I love the product. Absolutely gorgeous. gorgeous. And I love keeping this on my desk and just applying it in between meetings. It's so comfortable. It's so hydrating. And again, this is the shade CEO. That brings us to the end of the full face. My impression is that I really liked everything. I like that serum and how it's wearing under the skin. You already know I really like the skin tint. I really like everything. I don't have anything negative to say. If anything starts to like wear strange throughout the day, or anything starts to bug me, or I notice anything, I will come back on camera and give that update. But if you don't see me again, that means everything worked beautifully. Well, thank you so much for watching today's video. I had a blast. I love filming just these kind of like chit-chatty trying on makeup videos. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and leave a comment down below letting me know what makeup you've been loving, or maybe like what you've been eyeing and what kind of is on your loves list. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you in my next video.